March winds kept at least 6 firefighting agencies busy Monday, well into the evening. A control burn by Davis County Public Works to rid the areas around the county canal of Phragmites got out of control around noon, said Syracuse Fire Chief Craig Cottrell. Firefighters from Syracuse, Sunset, Kaysville, Layton, and North Davis Metro Fire Agency were called to the scene west of Gentile in the unincorporated county area. Fire crews from the Forest Service were also called in late Monday afternoon. Each agency brought its brush trucks, which contained 250 to 300 gallons of water, plus Syracuse brought in a tanker truck that holds 2,000 gallons of water. With no hydrants nearby, empty trucks were sent back to the nearest hydrant to fill up, Cottrell said. The fire skimmed over the top of the tall reed grasses and blackened at least 200 acres. Wind gusts from 10 miles per hour to 15 miles per hour kept moving the fire around the area that was just east of the Great Lakes Shorelands Preserve.
Firefighters and police have always had a friendly rivalry, but today they had a chance to take that rivalry out on the ice. Yeah, it's good. It was the 8th annual Guns and Hoses hockey game held at the E-Center this afternoon, and they battled it out in front of a good-sized crowd to raise money for the Shriner Children's Hospital. In the end, the Hoses, the firefighters, won 8-6. We'll be back.
Like I said, with minor injuries.
How many passengers were in the train?
A total of 18.
Okay, do you know how fast the train was going?
At this point, I don't. The investigation hasn't concluded or revealed that information.
And any idea why he may have gone around the arms?
I have no idea.
Do you have an identity, a name, an age on him?
I do. It was a 52-year-old gentleman from the Sunset area.
Can you release his name at this time?
At this point, I can't until I have positive confirmation on notification.
And we saw quite a few people kind of searching around the train and in the area. Were they searching for something specific, or is it just part of the...
It's a precaution we do for additional occupants of the truck. We're just hoping there's no one else there.
Obviously can't speculate too much, but it seems puzzling as to, I mean, this was something that was preventable.
Yeah, absolutely preventable. It's just one of those unfortunate situations we deal with.
We understand there may have been a car seat or something in the vehicle. Is that what you're searching for? Like maybe
part of what we are searching for is to make sure there were no additional occupants, children, adults of any type.
Is in the hospital with serious injuries tonight.
She was struck on I-15 last night while helping with a 2-car accident in Davis County. John Daly tells us the officer is the latest in a string of cases involving injuries to troopers.
This was the scene on I-15 last night at mile marker 337 near Sunset. Trooper Rachel Zubal says she and a UHP trainee had been called out to an accident. She was standing on the highway near her patrol car when out of nowhere came a van, skidding at roughly 40 miles an hour across snow and ice.
Responded to a report of a gas leak at a school last night. Officials tell us that a meter broke at Sunset Junior High. It started leaking gas. People, in fact, living south of the school smelled the gas. They called the fire department. Questar quickly came and shut down that gas line. However, crews will not be able to repair it until this morning. At this point, we have not received any word about a change in class schedules for today.
Brian, David and fire crews were called to the Clearfield mobile home near 1285 West, 500 North around 10 o'clock last night after neighbors reported seeing smoke and flames coming from the home. Firefighters were told that Lopez may be inside, so they went in and did in fact find him unresponsive. Firefighters say they pulled Lopez from the burning home and performed life-saving measures on him. However, he was already in bad shape and actually died on scene.
They did work with the victim, and they were preparing to fly him life flight, but they canceled before it took air.
After crews put out the fire, which did destroy the mobile home, they turned the scene over to fire and police investigators who, because of the suspicious nature of the death, labeled the area a crime scene. Clearfield police and fire investigators then worked through the night after obtaining a search warrant to enter the home to obtain potential.
The sandy-haired son of Hollywood lost his faith in all that's good. Close the curtain, unplug the clock. Hung his clothes on the shower rod, but he never got undressed. And no, he never